Greetings and salutations, Relaxed Gamer Nation, and welcome back to Abandoned Frontier with me, Relaxed Gamer. Thank you very much for stopping by. I am glad to have you guys pop by and check my videos week after week, which is totally awesome. Thank you very much. But I've done a few things. Now, in the last episode, we did a little bit of work on this pipeline. Now, I've changed it since then. Not necessarily the pipeline itself, but the pipeline frames. So, whoop, okay. Now, you're probably wondering why there's only... Oh, crap. Come on. Up on the pipeline. Up on the pipeline. Also, the last time you saw this pipeline, it was at night. We're good right now. So let's go for a little bit of a walk on the pipeline. Actually, walking on the pipeline might be bad. Let's just... Oh. Let's... There we go. I forgot the button for a moment. So, our mid-buildings here. Now, I was having a slight issue with power systems. Not that I really needed it for this. But I also had some issues with lightning strikes. So that made me need to put in a power system. So here I have a turbine, and underneath it is a battery. Over here, we have our decoy, we have a welder, and we have a pipeline that goes to here. Now, the idea with this is to have the secondary pipeline that pipes everything this way, so that way, will be able to pull materials for the welding. But I'm having a slight issue with the pipelines as it is. Especially pipelines like this. I'm not sure if it's some weird bug with it or something like that, but whenever I put in a pipeline, like I was saying, whenever I put in a pipeline piece, it does some weird things. I'm not sure if it was because I was building this constantly or something like that, but it does some weird things. Let me show you here. I got our pipeline here. Should have some parts left over. Let's make sure nothing's in our build planner. Yes, there is a steam pipe in our build planner. We'll get to that in a moment. There we go. I was pressing the wrong button. So when I build our pipeline here to push materials back that way, it does a weird thing where it takes a pipe and for some odd reason it connects it to the out pipe or to the in pipe, which is driving me nuts. That's why I only have one half of it actually set up and not this other side. Now, if I put another pipeline in, we got that. We have 3 bottles of hydrogen. Let's try not to faceplant. Whenever I do that, it doesn't change it. However, this now connects on to the other pipeline in the input area, which kind of drives me nuts because now I can't pipe things into these towers from the base. I'm thinking that maybe when I load up again, do an extra load up here, it will fix that. Because I noticed when I was loading up this save that like I was in like spectator off in the corner or something like that, that these pipes are not built until the save is fully loaded. So I'm thinking it might have something to do with that. Maybe I just have to get all these pipes all sorted out. Because if I go down here and say I want to... not faceplant there. First, I am going to get rid of this weather mode. I like clear skies. But we have our pipeline here, right? We right-click that. We have a welder here, which means we have a cargo access. If we middle-click this, it can't withdraw. Because it's not coming from there. Now I'm curious if it will be the same case over here. Let's try not to aim right for the tower. It cannot withdraw 2 metal grids. So it is withdrawing for some weird reason. But all of these parts here, all these scrap parts, are not being pulled into the base. I find it very confusing. Like, I like these pipelines, but this is a little bit of a concern. Come over here and middle click. We successfully grab the components. Now, just so you're... This is only blacklisting ore, so everything else can go through here except ore. And this drains all. It has no blacklist, so anything can come through here. But it's not working. And I'm very confused. Because we have a pipe that goes from here across here. Oh, wait a minute. Now, if I were a saner man, I would probably cut this out. But I'm not going to cut this out because I did a dumb. Because this was not connected for some strange reason. This is a T connector. Connection point here, connection point there, and I'm assuming there's a connection point here. Yep, okay. Now that I just wasted some material. Okay, now it should be able to pull out everything. Yep, it's pulling. It'll keep on pulling stone until it comes around to... We put this in the connector. Oh, we can't. Okay, now it's working. Wow. Wow, RG. Good job. Good job at being bad. It's a conveyor junction. We can actually turn this into a T. Oh, this is straight, so of course. Oh, okay. It does have little arrows. Wow. Way to go, RG. You are a hero. You are amazingly dumb. So now it should be able to pull all the stuff through the pipeline. All the stone from the stone farm. That's been piling up over there. Okay. So theoretically, I should be able to go all the way over here. That's connected. That's going into the same tube. Now, can I pull? No, I cannot. Why? Don't tell me you did another stupid. This is a T. It's going in there. That's a corner. It's going in there. That's a corner. It's going in there. So... Oh, yeah, because the pipeline isn't working properly. It's super weird, man. Oh, and of course I can't put anything there now. It's okay. These things, they happen. The way I have to fix this is by chopping this down and then refixing it. But I am not going to do that. I'm just going to leave that open for now. Yeah. So yeah. We got the pipeline going. I just have to finish up all these push pipes. And then that should be fine. Theoretically, it should be fine on reload. Theoretically. So, in addition to these pipelines and stuff like that, we have, of course, our decoy and a welder. Once these pipelines are fully connected here, we should not have any issue with the welders. Now, you're wondering, well, this is phasing through a block. Isn't that going to cause anything? Any issues? No, it's not. They're meant to go through blocks so that you can kind of hide it like this. And they're not meant to go through voxels. So you can hide these pipes like this, and yeah, just like that. So that you can protect your pipeline. Every one of these towers I basically rebuilt. I grabbed the materials, I rebuilt all this stuff. It took me hours to do this. Because I wasn't just happy about the just a pipe here, and then I needed to put power in, which meant I had to strip down the side here, and I needed to put a decoy in, which required the welder. Then I put these little guns on here. They're energy turrets, so they pull energy from the battery and the wind turbine that's underneath the wind turbine. I did a little bit of work over at the stone base as well. I had to tear a piston down because it was causing issues. So right now it's not really gathering much of anything. It did go this far, but it kept on getting stuck in the stone because the stone was just a little too high. So once these are done, then I can add a couple more pistons and do it all over again. I added a hinge here. I'm trying to show things. I added a hinge here. I got our pipelines to and from. We have a sorter here that pulls all the ore out of here. Actually, it pulls everything out of here, out of this, and pushes it down the pipeline. It's circling back. Because it's on drain all. Guess what I could do is I could turn off the drain all on this. And the sorter at the end of the pipeline should be able to just drain all from there. Then we're not doing a circle. Right? No, not so much. I don't know about these pipelines. They're... they work, kind of. We do want parts over here. Oh. None of this is scrap. Well, that's good. I don't know. Now, is that going to go back into here, or is it going to be pulled out? Maybe it's not even supposed to go in there. Can it go in here? I don't know. But it is working. I've seen stone being pulled through the pipeline. I guess I could set this to just whitelist or only. And then drain all. Because the conveyor sorter at the end is on blacklist, I believe. But yeah, I've done a lot since the last episode. Mainly getting this pipeline done. I also did a few things around the base. I'm sure you saw one of them earlier when I was looking out the window. Okay, let's drop that off. Let's make sure this is blacklisting ore, which is. Okay, good. So it's not going to circle. This is blacklisting everything and drain all. So everything can come through. I'd like to set this to scrap as well, but there is so many scraps. Like, for instance, go down here. Aluminum plate, aluminum ingot, aluminum plate scrap. I would have to put every single one of these into the whitelist, and I am not doing that because that's pretty much all of my components that have scrap versions of themselves. I put in another script in hopes of getting these turrets to work again, but they're not. I'm pretty sure it's something to do with industrial overhaul or one or another of my many mods that I have on this save. So, the other things that I did on the base here is I changed this up and basically doubled it. And raised it up a bit. We need to get some more bottles. Oh, wow. That is full of gravel. Should I enact that plan? Incinerate all the gravel? No, gravel can be used for other things. For asphalt and for reactor components. Which I should get some reactor components started to be built anyway. Sensor cluster. It's probably under the advanced assembler. Yes. Wow, these require a lot. That's all you do, that's all you do. Concrete, carbon, plastic. Concrete, okay. The concrete uses up the gravel, okay. So cement kiln. We need lots of concrete. How much is lots of concrete? A lot. But let me grab my calculator here. I need 5 concrete per one. 5 times 1,500. 7,500 concrete. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to manually do it. Not sure if that's going to screw things up. It's a lot of concrete. I don't know if Issy is going to put the kibosh on this. It might not. But this uses a lot of gravel. 12,500 gravel. So that's going to be working for a while. What else does the reactor components need? Carbon. Plastic. Needs 3.33 plastic per one. 3.33 times 1,500. Almost 5,000 plastic. Okay. That might be a problem. Because I don't have a lot of plastic availability. Hold on. Two, three, four, five. I don't know if that's going to screw me over. 2,400 polymer. How much polymer do I have? Do I have it on this list? Polymer. 13K polymer. Okay, that's fine. Maybe I have enough. Yeah, I do have enough polymer. Okay. Good. Awesome. I'm actually going to have to build some cargo containers. Okay. Okay, and another thing that I built is this. It's a little aircraft, well, hover VTOL aircraft, I guess you could call it. VTOL aircraft dock. I got smalls. I got 2 smalls and a large here. So that I have a variety of ways to do it or things to do. This is what helped me build those things over there. Because I could just fly back and forth. Okay. So... Now it's what? Oh, there's a polymer right there. What else? What do we want to do today? I just went over a whole bunch of stuff that I have done. Oh yeah, we want to get all those fixed up.
Fuel critical.
You do not have cargo space. This is a problem. Do you have cargo space? No. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that kind of tells me what we need to do here. We have the... where is it? Logistics. EDP more logistics. Which gives us things like these 3x3x1 cargo containers. And these 3x5x3 cargo containers. And some storage containers and the like. So we are going to build a few of these. 7x11. Wow, that is a huge cargo container. 3x11. 540 aluminum plates. Okay, we can probably build one of these. Oh, wow. I might have to build a frickin' base just for this. Look at this thing. It's massive. It's massive. I don't think we need to go that big. Not yet. We could do these things. They're kind of nifty. We could stack them. I don't know know if the parts actually show up in it. I doubt it. But we gotta find a place to build some of these things. That's massive. This is probably not as massive. It's actually a comfortable size that I can stack some of these. And maybe I'll put a sorter on it to prevent gravel from getting into it. Okay. Let's find a place to put this. I do have some locations over here that I could probably use. Stack these up 3 or 4 tall. Don't think it matters which way it goes. There's still just 3 wide. Actually kind of fits right there. It's a tower of cargo. Which I think I'm going to put a welder on. And a decoy block. Oh, I have no hydrogen. Top it up. There we go. Got my hydrogen back. That's going to take a while. There, and then we need a decoy. Where are you? These are going to take a while to build. And then just for the sake of it. Okay, those are going to take a while to build. So I need a lot of aluminum plates. Let's fill up my water. Top up my food. Energy's topped. Okay, awesome. Okay, so each one of those required like 540 aluminum plates. Let's just go over and put them in our build planner. And then shift middle mouse button. And that should do there. Awesome. These need small steel tubes, metal grids, displays. I was going to put a sorter. Oh well. It's fine. I'm really curious how much these hold. Doesn't tell me. So we're just waiting for the display. And this is done. Oh, no, they don't require 540 aluminum scrap. They require 200 aluminum plate. Scrap? No, plate. Display. What? Basic computers. Weird. Might have to set up a quota. Like I said in the last video, ISI is being weird. Micro electronics factory. Basic computer 150. Advanced computer 100. Displays 50. Sensor clusters, I'll put 50 here. Thermocouples, I don't think I need many of those. And now what I have to do here is computer, micro. I have to move these. These hold 703,000. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Those get filled with gravel in no time. I am going to go check on Izzy because something tells me it's not working properly. Creating item lists. Maybe that fixed it. Helpful, but maybe. Means if we go into our production and look up our reactor components. Yep, it stopped them. Get 1,500 of those go in. Now those required gravel, steel, carbon, 1,500 reactor components, required 5,000 plastic. We have 809, that's fine. Concrete, 3,937. Okay, well, the reactor components should be getting made. Why am I going for reactor components? Because this right here, this pad here, is where I want to put a reactor. Now, unlike the reactors in regular Space Engineers, the reactor doesn't put out power by itself. What it does, it puts out steam, like 500 steam per second, 500 liters of steam per second, which then gets stored out into these tanks. Which, as you can see, I am running out of fuel here. And I have 2 tanks. I built a second tank. And it's also running out of fuel. Oh, no, it's gaining stuff. Not for long, though. Now, if this planet had coal on it, I would put down a coal generator. Because that also pushes out steam. But this planet does not have coal on it. The only way for me to get coal on this planet is to actually voxel hands it in myself. Somewhere. Which is unfortunate. Same thing with oil sands and the like. I could voxel hands them in. Like, I'd be talking, like, huge voxel hands. Like, let me go into Tools, Creative. And if I go into voxel hands, I can put in like gigantic spheres of voxels. I don't entirely remember how this is controlled. Because it's not the mouse wheel. It's, yeah, I don't entirely remember what this is set to. Paste. Voxel hands. Oh, it's K. There we go. So I can freeze physics with this. And I can do things like shape radius of like going super big. Increasing the transparency, etc. And then I use a comma in order to switch through stuff. And I would have to like manually voxel hands these in. Really? Interesting. So, oh, maybe it's these. Whoops. There we go. Now I can actually put down the specific voxels that I have available. But that's the only way I can get that stuff on here. Unless I do another cheaty thing like with that warehouse that we took out a long time ago that took like millions of episodes in order to take out. I also need better lights. I don't typically play at night on these worlds. But sometimes I end up going into the night, so I'm not sure if it was changed. The sleep mod, because I have noticed the last few times that I use a sleep mod that when I sleep throughout the night and stay in bed until the daylight, it clears up the weather too. I'm not sure if that's supposed to be there or if it's just a fluke. At least we can have clear mornings, right? Also with this here, I put in catwalks along this concrete barrier. I finally fixed that catwalk. And I have these set up so that they are stopped by this, so I don't have to put it in a stop point. I should, but I'm lazy. So we should be pulling in a whole bunch of... Yeah, we're pulling in a whole bunch of gas right now. Whole bunch of steam. Okay. Let me do a few more things here. I want to start building the aircraft to get us over there. But I also want to fix these pipes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go fix these pipes first off. And then I'll be back in a moment. And one final thingy. Okay, grab the parts, put it in. Uh-oh. What? Damn it! Computers and motors. I put in 8 worth, and apparently I needed 1 more. Okay. Computers and motors. How many was those? 4 motors, 2 computers. 4 motors and 2 computers. Why can I not grab motors? Probably because we're out of motors. And Izzy is being weird. We have 13 minutes of power left. Okay, let's finish this off. Huzzah! Yay! For the most part. Now, what I'm going to do here is I'm going to quickly pause. First, I'm going to Shift F5 to quick save. Because I want to load it up. And see if the pipelines figure themselves out here. Pipelines are weird. Yeah, pipelines are weird. This is weird. Because I don't want them going down this one pipe into from there. It just makes no sense. Why you do this to me? Oh, we're into the gravel now. That's cool. Yeah, why do you do this to me? This is confusing. Now, curious here. Let's check the pipeline from this point. Maybe it's just that one that's being dumb. I doubt it. But one can hope. No, it's not just that one being dumb. It's all of them being dumb. Perfect. Awesome. We love dumb pipelines. Some of them work out properly, but some of them do not. This is so weird. I don't know. I do not know whatsoever. It's confusing. So what I'm going to do is... I don't know what I'm going to do. The only thing I can think of is maybe I have to have two independent pipelines. So one pipeline coming from there and one pipeline going... Sorry. Coming from there and going that way. Not connecting it to the same block. Okay, well, let's go land. I do not have a camera. Whee! Tilt, tilt. Can you connect? There you go. Turn that off. I don't think these... Yeah, these are all large grid. So I have to actually manually take those out. That was a misjudge on my part. Oh well. Why is the flame still going? There we go. Recharge that battery so the next time I go out there. Great. Okay. Is there anything else I want to do this episode? Kind of. I actually want to build a runway for my planes. But I don't think that's going to be this episode. What's going on here? Why are these not finished? Girders. Construction components. Armor plate, radio communication, advanced computers. Okay. So I need a bunch of girders. So this, need that. Just a bunch of girders. Okay. Another thing Issy is letting me down on. Extruder girders. Then welder. Advanced computers and armored plate. That's my gas supply. We're out of gas. See, that's why I need this this generator of some sort. Because without that generator, this thing runs out of... Okay. Well, anyway, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I am coming close to starting a vacation mid-June. So I'm hopefully going to get a whole bunch of material out. As for the alien planet survival, I'm putting that on hiatus, and it's probably going to be shelved, period. And I'm likely going to start another adventure. Probably in the future. Maybe after my vacation. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. So anyway, thank you very much for coming by. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. Oh, just in case you didn't know, there is a thanks button at the bottom of the video, too, where you can actually send me monetary thanks for these videos. I'm not going to push that often. I just felt like putting that to your attention just in case you wanted to thank me in some monetary way. And that's going to be it. Anyway, thank you very much for coming by, and I will see you guys in the next one. Ciao.